Hi, I'm Dr. Lance Morris, and welcome to my weekly YouTube posting. This is number 31 of a sequential series. And as always, I encourage you to look at these sequentially because there is a connecting story in the channel. As a naturopathic student, I discovered that food allergies are extremely common. A food allergy can actually cause, mimic, or aggravate virtually any symptom associated with any disease. The two most common allergens in the modern world are dairy, specifically coming from cows, and wheat, which is one of a series of grains that are referred to as glutens. All of the glutens are problematic, wheat being the worst. In modern civilization, these are probably the most used and abused foods in our diet. The standard American diet is the SAD diet, or SAD diet. We are the most overfed, undernourished people in the world. The SAD diet is a major contributing factor relating to all of our health problems. Cow dairy is a prime example of naturopathy in action. Let's look at the facts. All mammals nurse species-specific, then they are weaned. Calves drink cow milk. Kids drink goat milk. Lion cubs drink lion milk. And humans should drink human milk. Then, like all other mammals, humans should be weaned. We are the only mammal that consumes a cross-species milk. Human pets are a notable exception, but only due to our interference. As milk is one of nature's most whole, perfect foods, we clever humans have taken that fact and skewed it out of context. Milk is a whole and perfect food for the species of mammal it was designed for, and not otherwise. The enzyme, protein, fat, mineral, and sugar content of human versus cow's milk is very different. It's not my intention at this time to shift my YouTube post to naturopathic medicine and have this become a natural medicine blog. But having said that, as we go forward, there will always be health advice and pieces that I will share along the way. My fundamental intent has been to share pieces and experiences in my own life that have brought me to the spiritual context that I am sharing and will continue to share. After working as a naturopathic physician for many years, I developed a bioenergetic healing modality I call RST, an acronym for Resonant Sound Therapy, hence my YouTube channel, RST Doctor. This energy medicine evolved as a consequence of a lifetime of using mantra and my training as a naturopathic physician and scientist. Additionally, personal development of qi, and the crowning catalyst, the introduction by my sons, both of which are DJ producers, into the EDM, electronic dance music universe, a topic that we're going to visit more. As these pieces started to meld together, I found myself in a very consistent link with guidance from our Earth Mother and the Divine. One interesting consequence of this linkage was that coming to work, I would invariably miss my last turn to my office. You may be familiar with this experience when you're distracted and pass by your designated street. Usually we catch ourselves, make any necessary corrections, and come to our planned destination. Yep, I relate to that myself. But this phenomenon was distinctly different. I knew where I was going, but despite a concerted effort to stay on course, I would frequently miss my last turn. This was disconcerting and frustrating, and I wondered if I was developing a cognitive problem. The solution seemed to present itself and became immediately obvious. My naturopathic medicine is a sacred act, and Mother Earth was gently reminding me to identify and call on the spirits of the four directions to guide and enhance my ability to serve others. I lived on the east side of town. To get to my office, I had to travel west. Depending upon which east-west corridor I took, I would then have to turn north or south onto the street my office was on. If I had forgotten to be observant and mindful of the four cardinal directions up to this point, I would miss my turn. Almost immediately, or in a street or two, I would realize I'd forgotten to invite the spirits of the four directions. In turning around to get back to my office, I would either engage three or all four of the directions, and of course, now remember to invite them to help and guide me. I quickly came to realize that to function optimally in my clinical practice, I needed to be consistent in remembering and honoring the cardinal directions, as well as Mother Earth and Father Sky. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.